This bay stallion is one tough character. Life has dealt him his fair share of bad luck, but for Foreplay, it is once again business as usual, at a new home in New South Wales's Southern Highlands.
Yes, we were very fortunate getting that phone call to say whether we'd be willing to stand Foreplay. I'm not too sure what happened down there, but the thinking was that he would be best suited in New South Wales, where his family and also a lot of his progeny are racing, and he stood his initial seasons here. So we've only had him for about 6 weeks, I think, and we'd love to have got him at the beginning of the season, but that's life, we didn't.
It's been a Lazarus-like return for Foreplay. He initially retired to Yarraman Park Stud in the Hunter Valley, where he stood for 4 years, enjoying immediate success with his first crop. But regrettably, the young stallion suffered a steady decline in fertility, and after failing to get 2 mares in foal in 2009, was withdrawn from service. Yet all was not lost. Thanks to a progressive procedure in Melbourne, Foreplay's own cells were pinpointed, cultivated and injected back into his bloodstream, resulting in a return to the breeding barn, this time at Woodside Park.
He ended up in Victoria with the C4M Laboratory people, and they thought they could turn him around, which they did, and they did this with the peripherals blood stem cell procedure, which initially was working with humans, and now it's in the horse world. So they were very successful. He's had 2 successful seasons in Victoria, covering 55 mares the first year, I think, and last year he covered 83, getting 72 in foal.
Even with limited representation on the track, Foreplay has still managed to make a significant impact with his progeny.
Oh, his strike rate is very good. He has a 63% strike rate winners to runners, which is very good. And this year alone, he is running second behind Elusive Quality, strike rate winners to runners this season. So, yeah, he's going very well.
Out of his stakes-winning offspring thus far, no doubt his headline horse has been the talented sprinter Decision Time.
Decision Time's taken the lead. Low hand and bottom ready, screaming home. The leader is Decision Time. It'll cling on. Decision Time's won the Opal.
Decision Time laid claim to being the best of his sex as a 2-year-old when he overcame a slow start to run Crystal Lilly to a half length in the Group 1 Golden Slipper. At 3, he continued his good form with wins in the listed Heritage Stakes and Group 2 Stand Fox Stakes, in which he suffered a bleeding attack. On his return in early 2011, Decision Time won the listed Fireball Quality, and in the spring of his 4-year-old season, the Group 3 Concord Stakes. Decision Time, who has been sidelined with injury in 2012, is testament to Foreplay's ability to sire early types that train on with maturity.
Decision Time is just spelling down the road, actually, and they're hopeful that he will be back in work. So they're quite optimistic that he's got over his problems. Yeah, it'd be great to get he or another one like him back on the track.
Another 3-year-old black type winning son of Foreplay is That's Not It, victorious in the Group 3 Red Anchor Stakes on Cox Plate Day in 2010.
And That's Not It's come right up on the inside, gets over the heels of the leader. Dutchie's last from That's Not It, Lone Rock coming. That's Not It hit the front. That's Not It from Lone Rock. That's Not It starts to pull away. That's Not It wins by a length on the line. Happy Trails stormed home strongly.
Foreplay has also found success in the West with Placidium Mint, a daughter of the Sirheed mare Socidium.
Both running on though to grab her, and Placidium Mint is squeezing up near the fence. Black Felix hits the front. Placidium Mint driving through on the rails and a length and a half away to Voracious running on. Placidium and Black Felix and Placidium. Placidium, Black Felix, dead heat, couldn't split it.
He's got quite a few over in Western Australia, and we've got a few Western Australian mares coming over here too. So actually his stock is spread far and wide.
During his own racing career, Foreplay displayed consistency and speed at the top level, but possibly his best performance was a defeat in the 2005 Newmarket Handicap. He was beaten by 2 sprinting giants, including a future champion Sire.
But at the 300-metre mark, here's Fastnet Rock. He's coming with his run. He's hit the lead. Alinghi's into the clear, and she's chasing him on the outside now. Fastnet Rock at the 100. Alinghi's coming at him. Alinghi got to Fastnet Rock. She's superior. She's coming away, and it's Alinghi to win it by a length to Fastnet Rock. Third is Foreplay.
Foreplay, he was unraced as a 2-year-old. And then as a 3-year-old, he ran third in the Newmarket behind Alinghi and Fastnet Rock, who are both genuine Group 1 horses. And then from then on, he raced only in top company. So yeah, he was a good racehorse.
Foreplay boasts a fantastic pedigree on his female side. His dam Procrastinate, a Group 3 winner as a racehorse, is a sensational broodmare, producing the champion South African sprinter Laissez-Faire, a sister to Foreplay. Time Thief and Personify round out Procrastinate's stakes-winning offspring.
It's a blue hen family, and right down through the first, second, third dams. It's very powerful, and what's more, it gets back to the good old-fashioned Australian colonial Better Boys and the Todmans, and yeah, it's a great family.
As a proven stallion whose best progeny have featured heavily on the Sydney scene, Foreplay offers breeders the chance to go to a son of Danehill from the stallions family of Waikato legend Centane at an affordable price.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a very good stallion family, and with Centane putting all the quality into his mares and into his horses, what we're noticing is Foreplay does upgrade his mares.
With so much speed in the family and Foreplay's first stock performing at the highest level, his early success should continue with the right mares.
Well, I believe you breed like to like, so I think he's a genuine 1200 metre horse, speed horse, so I think you breed up to a mile type mares, speed mares.
Breeders have already supported Foreplay at his new home, and Woodside Park have stayed involved.
They reacted really well, but unfortunately a lot had been booked, so we were a bit behind the 8 ball. But as I said, I think if he'd been here at the beginning of the season, he would have had a good book of mares. We're very fortunate because once you have a look at Foreplay, he's has a great presence about him. He's very strong, he's very masculine, and a great mover. And I think once people see the horse, they quickly come around to really liking him.
As a stallion who enjoyed such a prosperous start to part 1 of his stud career, Foreplay can hopefully continue to enhance his standing in the Southern Highlands and beyond.